And I know you have something to say as a parting shot.
Okay.
I want to give you an opportunity in a minute to speak to the people of Kenya. This is a conversation that is ongoing. But if you had one thing to say to the people of Kenya, what would you say? Straight away. That's your camera.
Yeah, I mean, really, it's an interesting time to live in Kenyans because, number one, we do not have any inadequacies in terms of laws and policies in this country. We have enough. We have a constitution that speaks so boldly about our duty and its power. We've seen it stand the test of time. We are celebrating 14 years since the promulgation, I think on Tuesday next week. And it's something that we really need to agree. And I've heard a few comments from what I've just been shared. People saying, for example, what is happening in Machakos, that the public is being involved in public participation and not seeing the real work in the ground. I think one thing we should be very, very positive about is that we have a constitution that was able to put forward the devolved system of governance that brings power closer to the people. And it's a very, very positive point. What we need to shift our focus on is not only participating, but meaningfully engaging in these processes. And I believe that when we saw this uprising and we saw this awakening led by the Gen Zs, and I keep mentioning it, it was not an event that happened overnight. This is an investment for years. This is an investment that started way back. I was speaking with a gentleman who is one of our civic educators in Kiambu. His name is Joseph Kamande. He started civic education in 1963 during the Mwakenya time. They were printing leaflets, trying to share and advise the masses on what needs to happen. And I can tell you the investments, and he's so proud, and I had a chat with him very recently about what has been happening in this country, is that the little effort that started long time ago are finally bearing fruit. So we don't need to lower our guard as citizens. We need to engage more actively. We need to utilize our personal spaces, beginning with your dining table. Some of you are taking dinner right now. That's the most powerful space to start with to change this country. And I think that's the way to go.
All right. Thank you so much, John. You're saying the struggle continues.
Yes.
A luta continua.
A luta continua.
All right. All right. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen at home, thank you so much. Somebody here is saying, love the show on civic education. Somebody else says, for the longest time, CSOs have done civic education to the youth. It's time we are seeing the fruits with the Gen Z revolution. Good job, John and the Uraia Trust. And of course, finally, excellent stuff from John. Our country seriously needs civic education. People of Kenya, like we said, this conversation is bigger than the time that we have.